Hey, this week I turned Shredder into the new Dr. Doom, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So let's do it. Start off, I want to take him apart a bit, and he's a guy who you press the button and his arms go up. So I would like to stop that, but after I warmed him up in my recently boiled water, I realized I'm not going to be able to do that, so I just took off his head. And I took off his shoulder pads because I'm going to be putting on a cape and they're going to be in the way. So he doesn't have shoulder pads anymore. Now I'm mixing together a little bit of green stuff. It's putty by Army Painter, and it's good for making these little parts. I really like it. I just got it recently, a few videos ago, and it's just taking me a little while to smooth it out because when you're mixing it together, and then it makes your fingers sticky, so it's a little tough. But now that takes 24 hours to dry. I move on to his cape. I traced him out and then drew a cape shape of how it's gonna go, and this is it's called a sconce. I don't know, it's like the top of a curtain, and I like the material, so I got it, and now I'm using some, it's called tacky glue, and it's just like a regular glue, but it works on fabric. Now after about an hour of drying, I just used a scalpel to carve some grooves to give a little definition to the gauntlet part that I added, because I wanted to make it look like he's got gloves, kind of like that. Then I cover his body with a matte acrylic varnish because I'm going to paint that while I wait for the gauntlet bands, wristbands, the green stuff to dry. And so I'm painting him now. I just use a hunter green for the base coat, but because I'm going over chrome or a metal finish, I knew that wasn't going to stick much, but I just wanted to get it down. Now I moved to a satin classic green to get the bright green, like Dr. Doom look, kind of like cartoon coloring. And he has these straps, so the Shredder came with these straps because he's like a different version of Shredder that's arms go up. Yeah, but it makes it really easy when I want his arms to go up so I can paint under the arms. I just push the button. So I did end up being happy that I kept that part together. And I go over the brown I painted on the straps with a nickel azo gold. It's just a random color that I have, and it looks like leather. So I like it. I like using it for stuff like that. Now I'm painting the little details with a spun gold, and they're just regular acrylics, and most of the stuff I'm using has Amazon affiliate links down below. That's what a toy of Doom looks like, but mine's going to look a little different. Now I'm using a black acrylic primer, but I mixed it like half and half with a regular black acrylic because this primer is a little thin. And plus the primer's more expensive, so it doesn't hurt to lengthen it out a bit. And also, it's a little thicker, it sticks better. Now I move on, once that dries, to painting all the silver parts. So most of the stuff I painted black is going to be painted silver to match Doom because he's got a metal costume. And also just some of the accents make it look like he's wearing armor anyway. And now like the knee pads and stuff, so I didn't add much except for the gauntlet bands. And now I'm adding where I cut the little line with the scalpel. I add some gold details, and also the trident there I made gold because I just want that to pop out. Now I'm painting everything with another coat of the matte varnish that I had used before just on the body, and all the gold details are gonna get a little bit more gold now because I want them to really pop out and stand out the most, even though I'm going for like an antique gold kind of look, like he's wore it to battle and it's not freshly plated, but it's a little brighter on where the green is and it pops out more, but those are, I don't know, less battle damaged. Anyway, let's try to get the head on. It's not going quite yet, so I use a lighter just to lightly heat it up so that it gets a little softer. Then I got the head on, a little bit off camera. Now I have the cape that I had made. I glue that down, but I glued it so like a flap is going across, and I have it's a pearl bead sticker, and that's that gold thing I just added for a little extra detail. And this is what he looks like. That's how I did it. I hope you try one for yourself. I make a new video every week, so until then, always keep your head up. Peace.